Hey guys, it's Tricky Nicky here, and I'm going to do something slightly different this week. I'm going to be talking about bullying. Okay, bullying's affected me personally throughout my primary school life. When I was younger, to start off with, in one of my schools I had a teacher who was quite nasty. He used to treat some of us differently, whether he liked us or not. There were students which he loved, and to them he was like the best teacher ever, but then to other students like myself he was just mean. He treated us differently. One of the occasions was some students brought in sweets for her birthday, and he would choose who got the sweets based on whether they liked it or not, and it's not really his to decide on. It kind of ended when my family kept on complaining at the school about it, and he basically said to me, "Right, I'm sick of your dad complaining at school. He's nearly got me sacked." And so he said to me that I had to do my work during the paid swimming lessons instead of doing it at lunch, which would be the normal punishment. And so we just left the school. In the next school, I was picked on by about 5 of the students, and I still don't know why they didn't like me and why they decided to pick on me, but they used to take the mick out of me for being fat, and they used to physically bully me by hitting me and beating me up, and all of them just ganging around me. They started creating a thing called nick germs, which was basically if somebody even brushed past me, it'll be, "Oh, you've got nick germs," and they'll try and pass it on to somebody else because they didn't want the nick germs. And it got to the point where I was sitting at the corner of the playground just crying, and then they just wouldn't leave me alone. I ended up, whilst I was there, at break times and lunch times, I used to run to the toilets and lock myself in throughout the whole of the break and lunch just to escape from the torment they were putting me through. And so within this video, so that was my stories, and within this video I've got other stories which have been sent in to me via Facebook, and there's some pretty sad stories in there. But they're read out. They've been read out by sixth formers who aren't related to the stories, but they're just actors. And I want to thank everybody who's taken part in this. So here are the stories.
I grew up being bullied by kids at school, and as a result got really shy.
I got shoved into a wall on my bike, and I had a cut on my finger that needed stitches, and 2 fingernails came off.
When I was 16, my boyfriend cheated on me, and everyone knew about it except me.
A guy named Sam went to my old school. He had a skin illness, and people bullied him till he kept skiving school.
I used to be bullied for being strange and not like other girls.
Started in reception. I had no friends. Be alone all day.
I'd been friends with a girl for 12 years, and she was my best mate. But we changed school at year 4, but we still stayed friends until college. Then she started to get new friends who didn't particularly like me.
They were all making fun of me behind my back, and some people even made a video about it, laughing at how pathetic and stupid I was.
Moved school to the end of year 5 and diagnosed with ADHD. Started year 7 and got called a nutter and psycho because of ADHD.
I always hung out with guys because they were more like me and the girls were too bitchy.
Dad found out. His dad batted him.
In primary school, I got pushed into a muddy puddle and it cut all my face. And in secondary school, I had no friends in year 7. As the ones I came up with primary school, we've decided to tell each other off.
My tormentors were mostly boys, and after being physically abused by older boys for months, I actually developed a fear of guys. Due to the other bullying going on too, I started to avoid everything that made me look weird or different, which made me seem cold to my friends sometimes.
When I found out, I broke up with my boyfriend, and then he told everyone I was pregnant and I cheated too, and everyone turned against me.
And also, I get called a man constantly during school because I rode my bike to school in year 7, and I played rugby in year 9.
Work destroyed, hot glue poured on hands, hit with things. Dad died from cigarettes, tried to kill himself.
They would call me a slut and a whore for only being with guys.
My stepmum bullies me now and constantly blames me for stealing
Eventually I ended up alone because of this, and got bullied as I was an easy target with no friends. I started self-harming because of this, and it totally destroyed my confidence.
And then he went into school and everyone bullied him more and more.
Picked on for dead dad. Mum nearly died. Moved schools halfway through year 8.
Have a go at me about everything, and I wouldn't reply because it was stupid. So then I got emails and phone calls, emails that were essentially hate mail saying how much her friends thought I was selfish and full of myself.
Someone even punched me in the face and took and everyone took his side. He even convinced me to try and commit suicide and put me in a coma for 4 days.
Girls also spread loads of rumours about me, which I'd rather not mention as they're crude.
She compared me to scum beneath. She thinks I'm a disgrace to my dad, even though she's the one who lies about me. And it carried on to the point where her and her friends would take the piss out of me and my boyfriend, call us names. And it took me a while to accept it as bullying because I thought, she's my best friend, she'd never do this to me. But she did, and it wasn't nice.
Unless I'm with someone I'm close with now, I break down and nearly cry in fear. I can't even go between classes at school without feeling vulnerable and scared.
It's meant to be easier. Everyone tried to kill himself like 5 times. Still trying now.
The day went home when school finished and he went home and hung himself because he just couldn't cope.
Long story short, bullying's destroyed me as a person.
I started being bullied when I was 11 years old. I used to show people how much it affected me. I used to cry a lot in school, and I realised that if I showed them it hurts, they'll just carry on. And I stopped showing them how much I cared about the words I said. But you know, inside, I'm dying. From every little word they're saying to me, I'm dying. I have come home crying my eyes out. I have been breaking down on my bathroom floor a lot. I had breakdowns all the time because of bullies. All because of bullies. They've driven me to do stupid things to try and get over it, to make me feel better about myself. Then they bully me about the things that I've done that they led me to do. They have ruined my life. Bullies don't understand how much they are hurting someone. They need to stop. They need to realise how much it affects a person. People being bullied. These people saying stuff about you, they're not going to be in your life in the future. They're going to get on with theirs. My advice to you is get on with yours. There are still bullies out there hurting innocent people. What have they done wrong? No one deserves to be treated like this every day. No one deserves it. These people will mean nothing to you in the future. You can't let them take over your life because you will regret it. Don't let them push you too far. I did.